Hello everybody and welcome back to Zero Day Gym. In this video I'm gonna be showing you how to pull Android applications from Google Play Store on our Android emulator to actually decompile them and test their security on our main machine. So if you want to set up this Android emulator that I have here on Android Studio, you can check out one of my previous videos on Android application penetration testing course, where I show you how to set up everything and how everything is set up for me. And if you have Android Studio and Android emulator open, we can go ahead and proceed with this video. So the application that I'm gonna show you how to pull from Google Play Store is going to be Uber Program or Uber application, because Uber has their own bug bounty program at HackerOne, so we are legally allowed to hack them. If you are not allowed to hack on an application, you shouldn't do so because it's unethical and illegal. So first of all, what we are gonna do is actually install the application on our Android emulator. So go to the Play Store. If you haven't logged in, log in, and then you can see I have searched for Uber application and I'm gonna install it. And let's wait for it to install. Okay, so the Uber application installed for me. Now I'm gonna close out Google Play Store and go to my PowerShell session on this terminal. If you don't have this terminal open, you can always click on this terminal button, go on these three dots, then go on View, then go to Tool window, and then go down to Terminal. Also, you can open Terminal with Alt F12 as shown here. So when we are on our terminal, I'm just gonna make a new directory called APK, and I'm gonna switch over to the APK directory. Now, when I'm in this directory, I'm gonna type in adb shell, and it will open the shell from my phone over on this side. So this Android emulator has its own file storage, as you probably know if you're watching this video, and the files we can access from our main machine with tool adb that we also installed in one of my previous videos. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. So what I can see here are all of the files on my mobile phone. So the first thing that I will do is I will list all of the packages that are installed. This will include all the applications that this Android emulator has. So what I will do is pm list and then packages. And as you can see, all of the packages on the phone are listed here. And there are so many packages, and you will probably, you will find it, but there are a lot of packages and you need to scroll through a lot of them. So what I will do is I will use a Linux utility called grep, and what grep does, it searches for the string of this command out. If you're not familiar about Linux, I recommend learning about it because it is really useful and you will need it a lot of times. So what I will do is I will type this pipe and then type in grep to find string, and we will search for Uber, and you can see that there is this package.com, packagecom.ubercab. I hope this is Uber. So what I will now do is I will copy this package. You can do Ctrl+Shift+C, or you can just right click and copy. Then we are gonna do pm path and on this package, so it will show me the path of this package where it is installed on the application. Okay, so I've made a mistake, and instead of copying, let's see, I will do pm list packages again, and I will grep for Uber, right? And what you want to copy is not this full package path, but only this com.ubercap, because if you copy the full, it will not work. So you can do Ctrl+Shift+C to copy, or just Ctrl+C actually, I hope, and then Ctrl+V, yeah, it is. So what I will do is I will find the path of this package, so pm path, and then this com.ubercap, and it will spit out a lot of data for me. And what I want is to first I will pull like only the base APK, and there are like some other APK files from Uber. I'm not really sure what they are. I will maybe learn about them later and I will tell you about them, but what I will do is copy this base APK path, right? And then I will go to my main machine. So I will exit out of this emulator, and I am in my APK folder on my main machine, on my Windows machine. And what I will do is I will add pull, right? And then this is the path of the pack of the Uber app. This base APK is basically the base application on which Uber runs. So like if we install it from Google Play, this is the base application that is going to be installed. I hope that makes sense, and I hope you will learn more when I will show everything about Injured Android, because we will actually see how to install that application on the Android phone if you're not familiar with APK applications. So yeah, I will now just pull this package and I will name it like pulled APK, for example, and .apk, and it is pulling, and one file successfully pulled, and it should work fine. And I will do ls here, and I can see this pulled apk.apk, right? So what I can do is I can open it with JADX and see the content inside of this application. So I will open JADX, right? And we install JADX again in one of my previous videos, so make sure to check it out. So what I will do is I will open file. Now I'm on my C disk, so I have to go to APK, and then I can see this pulled APK. Press on open, and JADX will automatically decompile it. It's super helpful, you don't have to do anything yourself. And in a second it should load, and we will see the base application for our Uber app. So let's see, I hope it loads. Okay, so my APK has finally extracted and decompiled. So what happens for me was that APK actually just used so much memory, because as you can see down here, JADX only has, for some reason, only 6 gigs of memory. It crashed, so I had to restart my JADX, and I ran another time and it actually worked, but it doesn't matter. As you can see, my APK has fully like decompiled and everything works just fine. And what I'm gonna talk about this APK. So this is like just the whole app, the Uber apps, and all of the files are here. As you can see, we have opened this pulled apk.apk, and now we can see the source code of this APK, and there's so much stuff for the, I am not sure what that is. That's probably some sort of like files for Uber. I haven't hacked Uber yet, so this will be a new experience for me to hack Uber, and it will be so much fun when I'm gonna show you a demo how to do it, but it will be in a later video when we actually learn how to hack Android applications. So please make sure to subscribe, and you will definitely not regret it, as you will learn a lot from me, I hope so. And we can see a lot of useful stuff here, such as Android manifest.xml, that we are gonna probably talk about in the next video, and what it actually is. But that's not the point of this video. I just wanted to show you how to actually decompile the application with JADX GUI. The next thing I'm gonna show you is how to install injured Android application from their GitHub. So I have their GitHub open here. What you wanna do is just type injured Android GitHub to the Google, and this will probably be the first link that will pop out for you. So basically what injured Android is, it is a CTF kind of application to practice your skills on hacking Android, and we will use this application to actually hack hack it, and I will show now how to install it, and it's really easy. So how to install this application is you just want to go to this GitHub page, go to releases, and we can see this release. But actually what I want to do first is I will copy this injured Android, right? And I want to go back to my Android Studio. So I will go to Chrome. I have Chrome just here. And I will paste this GitHub link for injured Android. I hope this phone is kind of laggy, but it works. You can actually just install maybe earlier APK version if it's too laggy for you. But yeah, I have here this page, and I will enter, and let's go down to releases. This is actually how you install APK application if you don't know and if you use iOS. Oh yeah, I have to just scroll like this. Just click on this injured Android release.apk, click on download, and wait for it to finish downloading. I have the same version here from before when I was testing. Then I will click on install, and injured Android will install for you. And what I can do is I can go back to Jadix GUI. So I will open Jadix. And what I will do is I will install from their GitHub page injured Android as well. And I will open it in Jadix. Okay, so I just move that injured Android to my APK folder here, and I will click on open. Let's wait for it to decompile. It will only take like a second because it is a really small APK. And we can see this resources and source code of our injured Android, and it looks fine and it works well. So if we go back to our Android emulator, we can go to injured Android application just here, and we can see that there are all of these challenges. There are like 18 flags, maybe even more. I'm not sure, I haven't solved it yet. We will go through it together. And yeah, that is basically how you install Android applications, how you pull APKs from the Play Store to start the hacking or testing them, and how you decompile your application to see the source code of it in Jadix. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one where I will actually start hacking this injured Android application. So thanks for watching, and goodbye.